Here's the deal. If you believe prayer works, then you should pray. And if you believe worry works, then you should worry. You choose. Last year, I believe worry worked. And I worried all the time. Well, we're praying this year. And that's why I keep telling you, pray those short sentence prayers all day long. Just keep praying to God, praying to God, praying, and pray to him about everything. We pray about our kids. We pray about our marriage. We pray about you. We pray about finding my wife's keys 3 or 4 times a week. We just pray and pray and pray. Well, you knew I was going to have a homework assignment for you, right, if you chose to accept it. And this is for the ladies in the room because I know no guy is going to do what I'm about to ask you to do. So, ladies, this one is on you. I need you to make a craft. I know no guy's going to do it, but ladies, if you could do this, it would be really great. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a box. You don't have to buy a box, but just get a box. There's a cardboard box is what we got here. You can use one of those plastic shoe boxes. I know you got hundreds of those, so just pick one of those, all right? And you just cut a little hole there at the very top of the box so you can put a piece of paper in it. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to write on the side of the box, things I'm trusting God for. You can put it on all 4 sides of the box so you don't forget it. And I want you to place it somewhere, maybe your kitchen or maybe your living room, maybe your dining room table. I don't know. Place it someplace where you see it all the time. Make sure you have a pad of paper near it and a pen. And then every time you have a worrisome thought, every time you feel a bit of anxiety, I want you to grab a piece of paper and I want you to write down what the worry is. And I want you to put it in the box, things I'm trusting God for. And then I want you to say a little prayer, God, I'm trusting you for this. I'm not going to worry about it anymore. And then I want you to walk away. Now, here's what's going to happen to you because this is what happens to me. Within 10 seconds, I'm going to pick the worry back up. You know it and I know it. That's who we are. Our faith isn't as strong as we act like. And so we're going to 10 seconds where, okay, God, it's yours. You can have it. And then we're going to walk over here. Oh. And you're going to pick it back up. Here's what you have to do. You have to do this. You have to go back to the box. You have to open it up. You have to grab the worry you just gave God. Then you have to raise it to the heavens and say, I don't think you can do it. You're not big enough. You're not strong enough. You don't care about me enough. I'll take care of this one. And when you realize how ridiculous that is, you put it back in the box. And then you walk away. Here's what's going to happen. Within 10, 15 seconds, you're going to get worried again. You're going to make quite a track back and forth from this box. In the beginning, that's what you're going to do. But after you've walked back and forth 4 or 5 times, you're going to find yourself walking away from the box. That worry's going to hit you and go, no, that's in the box. And I'm going to trust God with that. And here's what I want you to do. In 30 days, I want you to go to the box, open it up, and I want you to see all the ways that God's answered all these things. That God's been faithful, that God's been true, that God has done exceedingly abundantly more than anything you ever dreamed or imagined. Now, ladies, I need you to do this. And then I need you, every time someone says something that's worrisome, every time someone's got anxiety, they have to write it down. They have to put it in the box. Sometimes doing something physical helps us get the traction to move forward in faith. Here's what's interesting about you, probably interesting. I know what's interesting about me. I trust God with my eternity. I have no hope beyond the grave except for Jesus. My problem, I'm having a really hard time trusting him with today. So I got to get to know him. I got to walk with him. I got to take thoughts captive, make them obedient. And I got to pray as if my life depends upon it, because it does.